Okay, guys, so for today's video, as you can see, we have Shaquille O'Neal, prime Shaq, by the way, in the modern NBA. I took him out from the 2000 season. He's currently averaging, or was averaging, 29 and 13, or 29 and 14. We paired him up in the modern NBA. So, season one, I think the main goal is to just try and win a championship. The main goal for the video itself is to win a three-peat, just to try and replicate what he did in real life. But I think for now, we'll just try and win a championship first. So season one is a wrap. Lukadoncic is your MVP, 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists, with 44% from 3-point, which is really, really good. A couple other awards there. I'm not going to read them out. I believe we were the second seed. So we went 58 and 24 in our first season, which is really good. 58 and 24 is a lot better than the previous season. Um, so Luka's averaging 27, 8, and 9. Shaq's averaging 22, 13, and 5. LeBron is averaging about 25 and 8. And a couple other good contributions from Reeves, Hachimura, a couple other guys like that. Now, I do think that Shaq will play a little bit better if he was put in real life. I do believe that 2K is not as realistic as it would be like in real life, because Shaq would be so much better than he in real life than he would be in the game. First round, we're playing the Phoenix Suns. We sweep them. Second round, we're playing the Minnesota Timberwolves. We're the second seeds, by the way. We're up. We're tied 1-1. We're down 2-1. Tied up 2-2. We're up 3-2. They take game 6, and we're going game 7. We're up by about 20 on points. Estimate the rest. We end up winning by about 28 points, I believe. Shaq with 27-11, LeBron with 24-7-8, Luka with 23-12-12, Connect with 18, couple other good contributions. If you cannot tell, I'm actually sick right now, so I'm having a little bit of a struggle recording these voiceovers. Lakers end up losing in 4 to the Dallas Mavericks. I don't know. This is the same team as usual, but for some reason we end up losing. Game 4, AD drops about 33 and Clay drops about 28, so that's pretty good. Anthony Davis with a Western Conference Finals MVP, and the Celtics win. LeBron retires. That was kind of obvious. I feel he's about 41 years old, so it's not too bad. I think this next season, I think we're just gonna try and see how well Connect and some of these other guys can play, and just try and see if we can make it past past the conference finals. Yeah, that's our starting lineup: Luka, Reeves, Connect, Hachimura, and Shaq. And Shaq with a couple other guys like Barney James, Koloko, and Trey Jemison coming off the bench. Season 2 is a wrap. We went 71-11 with Luka Doncic as your MVP, 32 points, 7 rebounds, and about 10 assists. Cooper Flag on the Pelicans is pretty cool. Yes, as you can see, and as I said before, we went 71-11. So obviously, I believe we're the best team in the league. We are number 1. We're about 11 games off from the second seed, and we will be playing the Denver Nuggets in the first round. So Shaq's currently averaging 22 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. Luka's averaging 32, 7, and 10. Christian Koloko's averaging 8, 6, and 2. And Connect is averaging 16, 4. Morning James also averaging 11 and 6. So you can just pause for those stats there. Round 1, I'm just going to simulate the full thing because we should be able to win. Yes, we do. Round 2 against the Pelicans, we win game 1. We lose game 2. We win game 3. We win game 4, and we win game 5. We played the Houston Rockets. We're up 1-0. We're up 2-0. We're up 3-0. And, okay, no, we lost a game. We lost a second game. Okay, we lose 3 games in a row. We ended up winning that last game, and we make it to the final against the Cavs. We win game 1. We win game 2. We win game 3. And we win game 4. Apparently, it's not a challenge, as Luka averages 35.7 rebounds, 8 assists, 52% from the 3-point line, by the way. That's absolutely insane. Shaq averaged about 21, 11, and 5. Luka's averaging 28. A couple of the stats. This is season 3, I believe. 69 and 13. Luka Doncic is your MVP. 31 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists. 42% from 3. Couple other guys here. Jalen Brunson, another clutch player. As you can see, we went 69 and 13. Very good stats. Again, we're the first seed, so hopefully we can go back to back. we're definitely not we're obviously not as good as last season, but we're still a very good team. A couple other guys, Shaq is injured for the season. That's not very good. But a couple other guys are playing quite well. Bernie James, Connect, Koloko, Austin Reeves, and Trey Jemison, and those guys are playing very well. So I think we may not. I'm not so confident in our abilities to win this series, especially with our lack of a center, is because Shaq is injured for the whole season. And we are down 3-2. We tied it up 3-3. Game seven, I'm hoping that we can win this game because it's obviously a very important game. Coming off the championship last year, so a pretty close game. 125 to 130. Sorry, 125 to 123 with about 4 seconds left in the game. Obviously, this is going to be a very tight finish here. The Lakers will probably be looking to score a three-pointer or at least try and tie it up if they want to go for an easier shot. I'm going to switch sides real quick. Rui Hachimura is going to be inbounding the ball, hopefully to Luka. We'll see what happens. Okay, inbounds it to connect. Pass it to Bronny for three. That's a very close shot. I thought that went in, but ended up losing game seven here and in the first round to Cooper Flag and Zion Williamson. That's a really good team. But yeah, that's quite a shame. Obviously, last season we are coming off that championship last season. Having lost in the first round here to the 8th-seeded Pelicans is a bit of an embarrassment. But we have an excuse. Shaq was injured. Just hoping that we can bounce back a little bit next season. Connect scored 32 points with 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Not too bad. Reeves is 22. Shake Milton 16, 15, 6 and 8 for Luka. Marnie with 14, 7 and 4. Pretty good. Luka did not shoot very well at all from the three. I think the one thing that we really need to improve on is the 3-point percentage. Obviously, Lukadoncic is coming off. I think a couple of years where he's been shooting about 45 to 50% from three. So that's really good. And De'Aaron Fox ends up leading his team to the finals and wins. For some reason, he's on the Pelicans. Season 4 now, Luka is another MVP. 31 points, 8 rebounds, and however many assists or rebounds that was. JJ Redick with Coach of the Year, 66 and 16. So we definitely decreased our wins a little bit. Last season, I believe we won 69 games. This season, we're down to 66. Shaq with 22, 10 and 8. You can just pause for stats. I'm not really going to read them out. But overall, pretty good contributions from our guys. So, yeah. I think hopefully we can win round one. We're up 2-0, up 3, and we end up sweeping them. Okay. Round 2, just going to simulate this round, and we end up winning them. Round 3, Western Conference Finals, we're down 2-0. We're down 2-1. We end up tying it up 2-2. We're up 3-2, and we make it to the finals. Okay. Luka with 33 points per game. Magic take game 1. We take game 2. We take game 3. And they take game 4. We take game 5. And we take game 6. 34 points, about 9 rebounds, and 10 assists with 46% or around 47% from 3. That's very, very good. This is the, I believe, 5th or 4th season. Shaq has been able to win 2 championships here in 2026 and 2028. We've made the finals twice. 2 times. I believe this has been our 3rd season now, or 4th season. I'm not quite sure, but we've been able to just play very well these last couple of years. Our team is looking pretty good. I feel like Austin Reeves could definitely be playing a little bit better. I'm not sure why he's all the way down to an 85, but we should be able to play better basketball this season. Ronnie, I believe, has left our team. I'm not sure how or why, but he went to the Clippers. Okay. 93 overall, damn. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. If he wants to get the payday, that's fine. This is season 4, by the way. Starting lineup: Luka, Reeves, Connect, Hachimura, and Shaq. Luka wins MVP, 30 points, probably 30-point triple-double, I'm not sure. We end up winning Coach of the Year again at 65 and 17. And we're the first seed, of course. What are these standings? The Knicks? What? I'm not really sure what this is. I think for some reason we're playing the Raptors in the first round. They're the 16th seed. I don't know what's up with this standings at the moment. We end up sweeping them, and we end up losing in 5 to the Pelicans. So that's not very good. This was, I think, year 4. I'm not really sure. Next season, anyways, he wins MVP, which is pretty cool. Um, yeah, this is what, season 5, I believe. We end up as the 4th seed with a very competitive Western Conference. Um, we're playing the Knicks in the first round. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with this. Not drafted. We traded for Mickey Vernon. I forgot to record that part, but I believe mm, yeah, I'm not. I cannot remember the trade details. I think we included a pick in there or something, but we traded for Mickey Vernon because we needed to upgrade at the power forward spot. We end up sweeping the Knicks in the first round, and we move on to the second round against the, what is that, 4th seed, the Houston Rockets. We win game 3. We're up 2-1. They tied up 2-2. We're up 3-2, and they win game 6. Sorry. Hopefully we win this next game. It's game 7 now, and we will. Okay, I'm not gonna jump in. Shaq with 30 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. Connected with 18, 6 and 5. Luka with 18, 9 and 9. It was also injured. I believe Trey Jemison is injured day to day. Luka's injured for the season, and Rui Hachimura is injured for the season. That's not very good. Western Conference Finals, we win game 1 and 2. They take game 3. We win game 4. They take game 5, and we win game 6. So we're going to the finals against the Chicago Bulls. We win game 1. They take game 2. We take game 3. They take game 4 and 5. Game 6 here. I'm hoping that we can tie the series up. It's a bit of a close game. They pull away. It's about a 10-point lead. We somehow tie it up and tie game now. I'm hoping we can pull away from this in this game. It is a 3-point game with a minute 30 left. I think I'm going to jump in here. I'm hoping that we can play a lot better. I just think that we can beat this team. I don't even know who's on this team, so the fact that I don't know should just show that we should be able to win. 3-point game here, 118 to 115 with about 1 minute 30. I think we should be fine. We have Christian Coloco, Mickey Vernon, Austin Reeves. Mickey Vernon with a dunk, that's pretty cool. I think that's Trey Jemison and one more guy on the court as well. So that's pretty good dunk. It is a 1-point game now, 118 to 117 with about a minute 25 left. So Bulls bring up the ball, probably going to look for a 3 here. Nate Ament going in on Shaq, ends up scoring. Okay. 3-point game now, 120 to 117 with about a minute 15 left. And down in the ball to Reeves. Reeves bringing up. Gets a screen from Shaq. Reeves kicks it down to Mernon. Mernon looking for the post up, takes a wild shot, ends up missing. Okay. We really needed that to fall because this is just becoming such a hazardous situation. They miss. Shaq with the board and calls timeout. Okay. Perfect time to call the timeout. Now we have about 56 seconds left in the game in this next possession here after this timeout. I'm really hoping that we can try and score. Hopefully we can look for a 3. If we cannot look for a 3, just try and go in for an easy 2, like a layup or a jumper or something. Just try and get a bucket here. Who is that? I don't know who this point guard is, but he's bringing up the ball. Pass out to Reeves. Reeves for 3. Boom. That's what we needed, Reeves. Yes, sir. About 45 seconds left. Reeves just hit probably one of the biggest threes of his life. It's tied up 120 to 120 right now. Bulls have the ball, bringing it up. 40 seconds left. Goes in for a jumper. He misses. Mickey Moore on the board. Bringing it up to the court. Hopefully he can drive in. Slows it down a little bit. Try to post up here. Gets the shot. Misses. Gets his own rebound. Puts up another shot. Misses. And Bulls have the possession of the board. About 20 seconds left. They're just going to waste a lot of time on the clock here. Probably going to try and score a game winner here. I think it might end up going into overtime, actually. But 10 seconds left now. 9, 8, 7. Wild jumper. Misses. Lakers with the ball. 3, 2. Has to score. 1. On in and out. Are you serious? So this game is now going into overtime. Um, I'm not sure what's happened here, but end up going into overtime. Mickey Merton 27, 10, and 4. Connect with 22, 2, and 6. Shaq with a 22-point triple double. Reeves with 15, 6, and 8. And Trey Jefferson with 14. Yeah, so this game is going into overtime. Fantastic shot by Reeves. But I think the main goal here is to just try and close out this game, especially in this last couple, especially the first couple minutes of overtime. If we can try and get some points on the board, just try and score, then hopefully that'd be good. I'm gonna just simulate the rest of this game. Hopefully, it doesn't take. Okay, never mind. I did not need to do that. We ended up winning the game by about 2 points. Merlin with 27 and 12. Shaq with 27-11. Connect with 24 and 6. Reeves with a 17, 7, and 8 game. Pretty good stats overall, but we now force game 7. I'm really hoping we can win this game 7. Obviously we have 2 championships already, but the main goal was to win at least a back-to-back or a three-peat. And we're down by about 10 points here in this game 7, so a bit of an embarrassment. Seem to be crawling back a little bit. 60, you can see 86 to 81. About they're keeping a consistent 5-point lead here. Oh yeah, 98 to 104. I think I'm gonna jump in here because I feel like it's a good time. 106 to 98. This is definitely the best time to jump in about 2 minutes. Yeah, just around 2 minutes left on the clock. I'm really hoping that we can try and come back here. Of course, it's only of course it's only an 8-point lead, so it's definitely doable for this team. I think we should be able to hopefully win this game here. Bulls have the ball, bringing up the court. They're probably gonna try and score 3 here in this game. Knight Elman driving in on Shaq, or sorry, Christian Koloko. Pass it down to Kobe White. Kobe White locked down defense from Reeves. Pass it out. Nate Ahmed with the ball. Easy jumper. Misses. Okay. Koloko with the board. Pass out to Vincent. Vincent. Pass down Shaq. Shaq. Good ball movement to Reeves for 3. Oh, we needed that shot. We really needed that shot. I think if we hit that, we would have completely changed the game. About a minute 15 left. Case Wallace pass it down to Mitchell Robinson. Mitch gets the double team, shooting a jumper, misses. Shaq with the board, passing out to Vincent. Vincent passes. Never mind, there's no passing yet. Passes to Trey Jemison. Jemison down to Koloko. Koloko, hopefully looking for a shooter here. Not really doing much. Backing himself out, steps out of bounds. Are you serious? I'm not sure what's going on here. He should have passed it out to the corner. I believe Reeves was available there. Mernon and Connector now checking into the game. I believe we should foul, especially because there's like 50 seconds left. Case Wallace, I think that is. Yeah, passes down to Murray Boyle. Nate Ahmed for 3. Yes, okay, so that's off. About 35 seconds left here. I'm really hoping we can win this game. 30 seconds left. 8-point game. Mickey Merton, long 3, misses. He definitely should not have made it. Understand if he trusts himself, that's fine, but like that's a bad shot right there. And they get the easy layup. Okay. 20 seconds left. About 21 seconds left. Mickey Merton passes out to Reeves. Connect for 3. Boom. Yes, sir. About 7-point game for your Lakers. Who was that? Brandon McCoy or something? Bringing down the ball for your Bulls. Probably gonna waste a lot of time on this clock. The game is over. You can see the crowd is cheering here. So in this 5 seasons, your Lakers have made 3 finals. We've been to the playoffs every single season so far, and sadly we have been unable to complete a three-peat or back-to-back. However, we have been able to win 2 championships in 2026 and 2028, I believe it was. So we have been able to win championships, which is good. And we ended up going 2-1 in these finals in the last 5 years. Lakers, your Connect has 32, 6, and 4. Mickey Merton with 15, 4, and 6. Shaq with 13, 12, and 5. Gregor Ellis, I don't know who that is. Reeves, a bit of an underwhelming game. Again, I think one of the main problems for our team is just 3 point shooting. If you had paused, or if I had paused the stats earlier, you would have been able to see a couple of guys were just not shooting very well. Um, yeah, so Shaq, uh, as you can see, these are the I believe these are the awards. Three-time champion. Obviously, I took him from his prime, so he still has the 2000 championship. But he's been able to win it 2026, 2028. He has not been able to win finals or anything like that. But a couple of these guys connect. Reeves, all these guys are NBA champions. Lukadoncic is six-time MVP, by the way, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 2030. And he's a two-time finals MVP in 2026 and 2028. So that's really, really good. If you guys have any suggestions for other videos, go comment, make sure to like and subscribe, watch my other content. Thank you, and have a good day.